Hello everybody!
Hello everybody.
Welcome back to Rami's channel. We are here for another exciting recipe, one of Rami's favorite, which is tomato sauce. Today we are gonna prepare ragu sauce, and then I think Rami is gonna pick penne because penne is becoming his favorite pasta. But for Mama and Papa, it's gonna be pappardelle.
What's this shape?
What's your favorite pasta, Rami?
Penne.
Penne.
What's this shape?
It's a cube. Okay, so for today's recipe, we have the ingredients ready for you. It's gonna be a little bit of garlic,
What's this shape, Papa?
and then we have what we call the Trinita, which is celery, onions, and carrots. Everything has been cut in very tiny cubes. Then we have basil. We have some tomato paste. We have our tomatoes, plum tomatoes ready for the sauce. We have our meat and a little bit of salt and pepper. And then, of course, olive oil, right? Okay, so we start with putting some good olive oil into the pan. Okay, and we add a couple of garlic cloves, in this case. And we let the oil and the garlic infuse for a little bit, then we get rid of the garlic. We have the stove here right now. The gas is medium high, and as you can see, the garlic starts like becoming golden, and we give it a minute, and then we are gonna take it out.
And not put the carrot?
Well, not yet, because we have to get rid of the garlic first.
Let's go with the milk. First
Okay, so now we put carrots, celery, and onion into the pan.
what's
We do 1, 2, 3 like this. See? 1.
the carrot?
2.
The carrot.
And the carrots.
Huh?
Here we go.
I screw
Alright? Here we go.
this.
And give it a nice stir.
And then, Papa. And then spinach.
Now we are gonna let sweat these 3 components for a little bit.
We'll cook the spinach.
And then the next step it will be
Then,
to add the meat. Okay? So
good. Games. I'm playing games.
Okay, so our vegetables has been sweating for 6 minutes. It's time to add the meat. So this is the next step. We add the meat. Rami, can you give me the meat? No, the whole cup, the whole bowl. Give me the bowl. Very good. Thank you.
It's heavy.
It goes inside, right? It's a little heavy. Papa's gonna help you. There we go. The meat goes inside, and we're gonna start taking the meat apart a little bit and cooking it for approximately 10-15 minutes. So you can really add any meat you want. We don't particularly eat pork, so we don't use pork. Rami is not really accustomed to the taste of the lamb, but if you prefer to add lamb meat, you're welcome to use that. You can put all kind of things. You can mix sausages in here. We just use straight beef for our ragu. What kind of vegetable is that?
Spinach.
What kind of herb?
Spinach.
Okay, that's basil, okay?
Spinach. Spinach.
When we reach the 3 minutes of cooking, we adding the first salt. So the vegetables and the meat are gonna release their water, okay?
I got some so cute.
And now we're gonna finish the cooking for another 12 minutes. The next step is to add our tomato, plum tomato, inside. So here we go. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water here, take all the juices. Now it's time to add our tomato paste. I'm going to add a little bit of water to make it soft. And mix it well. There we go. And in the pot it goes. There we go. Done. We mix everything well. We incorporate everything together. You know, I have to tell you the original recipe, which by the way resides in the Chamber of Commerce in Bologna in Italy for the Bolognese Ragu. Actually requires different ingredients, requires the addition of milk or honey, just to break the intensity, the acidity of the wine and the tomatoes. That's another thing that we didn't add in the recipe here was the wine, or the pancetta, which is the version of the English bacon. Okay, we are getting close to add the salt again. So the salt is added in two phases. One to make the meat and the vegetables sweat, and this one is to correct our ragu with the salt and let it cook. And now after the salt, add a little bit of salt now. And now finally we add our fresh basil. Okay, we'll just take the basil and add it all in. Just like that, as much as you want. I think our ragu is already simmering, and what we want to do, the original recipe is telling us to cook the ragu on a low fire, very low, for 2 hours. But people don't have that time. People that want to go home and prepare food, everything has to be fast, quick. So we're just gonna cook our meat for 30 minutes and then we're gonna check it together, okay? Okay, Rami? Okay. Rami, what do you like better? Red sauce, green sauce, white sauce? Which one is your favorite?
Red sauce.
Red sauce. Awesome. Okay. So our ragu is simmering, as you can see. We're gonna cover it, low fire. We're gonna let it cook for 30 minutes and then we check it.
What's that?
Okay, now it's time to add black pepper according to taste. And Rami's gonna help me with the process. Rami, can I have the black pepper, please? Thank you.
I broke it.
You broke it? That's okay. Let's see here. This is perfect, actually. Look, fresh black pepper.
Can I try?
Enough. Wonderful. We'll try it later, okay?
I'm cooking, right? This smells so good, right?
Okay, so this is after 30 minutes of cooking. And this is when Rami helps me adding a little bit of sugar. Go, Rami. A little bit of sugar to our ragu. Perfect. Okay, we're ready to add the salt to our water and bring it to a boil. Here we go.
What's this
Hold it up. Rami, what kind of pasta are we cooking today? Spaghetti, penne, or pappardelle?
Penne.
Penne? Is that your favorite one?
Yeah.
Okay, see. So we're gonna cook that one. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so our water is boiling. And we're gonna cook the pasta according to the instructions on the package. Rami, can you mix the pasta for me? Very slowly. Mix it. Don't take it out, just mix it. As you can see, our ragu is ready. And the penne are getting ready for Rami. And for us, we're gonna have these pappardelle. But because we're fasting, we're gonna eat later on. So our pasta is ready, so we transfer a little bit of our ragu to the pan.
Mama, can I try? Please, Mama, please. Please. Mama, can I? Please, Mama, please.
And we're gonna add the pasta. al dente.
Mama.
Final step is to toss the penne in the ragu. We add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on top. And Rami is going to put the Parmesan inside. And our pennes are ready. Rami, want to put the Parmesan inside the penne? Go. Okay, a little bit more.
A lot.
A lot? That's a lot. And now we saute the penne.
Better.
Our pennes are ready. We repeat the same process with the pappardelle. We're going to put them in the water and boil them and toss them in the ragu. The ideal pasta is the one that contains it's made with eggs. So egg noodles like pappardelle, fettuccine, tagliatelle, or even lasagna. The ragu is perfect for the lasagna. But you can use any kind of pasta that you like, including spaghetti. This kind of pasta that we use absorb the sauce better, that's all. But you can use any pasta you want. Okay? Our pennes are ready, and Rami's ready to eat. Okay, Rami, here we go. Your pennes are ready. More? One more?
Yeah.
Put the salsa on top like this. Okay, I think this is enough for you, huh? Look.
More.
More? All right, there we go.
More.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3.
Mama, this is good. Thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.